Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. Welcome back to New Tip Daily. I am sorry I haven't been here. I actually lost my voice. I know, crazy, right? So I did lose my voice for a little while. Actually, almost 5 days, and then I didn't want to strain it anymore. So it's been fun. It's been interesting. So today I want to talk to you about how do you get Fridays off. It's very interesting because when I worked in corporate America, I figured out a way how to get Fridays off and still make my employer happy. Let me share this with you if you're okay with that. So back then I used to work from 8:30 to 5. So I said to my boss, I have a plan. So communication was part of this whole deal. So I let them know I had a plan. And my plan was pretty easy. I will get 40 hours of work done during my summertime, but I would get Fridays off. And so instead of just doing it in the summertime, I started early. I would come an extra hour early every day until I accrued 40 hours, right? So 40 hours would give me 5 days. But so instead of just doing that for 40 hours, I did it for 60 hours. And it gave me more than 5 days, right? So what wound up happening is I always gave more than I asked for. And so I said to my boss, 40 hours is how many days? 5. Well, I actually want 8 days, 8 Fridays off for the summer. And they're like, well, what do you mean? So first of all, it was negotiation, right? That was the key. And communication. I put those two to work together for my benefit, but theirs too. So I offered to give 8 times 8 is 64. I offered to work an extra 80 hours. 80. All I needed to do was work 64. I gave them an extra 16 hours of my time. Because coming in early for me is not a big deal. But I would give them an hour every day until I completed 80 hours. And then when it came summertime, every Friday I had off. So it was an easy thing for me to do. How can you negotiate? Maybe you want Mondays off. Maybe you want to work out a deal where you extend your vacation by a couple of days, whatever it is. You need to figure out how you can do it. But it starts with giving more than you're asking for. And when you can work that out and when you can see them the benefit, they'll understand your goal and what you want to contribute. And sometimes even during the summertime, because I knew there was certain deadlines on that Friday, but I wasn't going to be there, I would come in extra early anyways, the other days, Monday through Thursday, and help the guideline, help the deadline be met before Friday. And so I was I was that kind of worker that they can rely on. But they knew that Fridays I worked and gave them more than they were giving me. And anytime I ever asked for any time off, I never called in sick. I was always there. I was always there super early. And I did my job. And I was very efficient. If they needed something done by 4, I'd have it done by 12. So I always showed them that I was more than a team player. And also I got promoted doing these things as well, because I showed them that I was there to help them, to be a team player. But I also got what I needed and what I wanted. And my Fridays, man, talk about a 3-day weekend every summer. And a lot of times, yes, I did go on vacations, short vacations, because I would leave Thursday night, come back Sunday night. And so I would have extended vacations and I would travel. I would go places, or I would just go hang out with my friends at the beach. We had a beach house. And that's how you can get more. But you also, sometimes you have to consider giving more, because they'll be happy to help you if you help them. So it's all about communication. You need to communicate your desire, and then you need to negotiate on what that is. What does that mean to them? How is that going to benefit? Excuse me. I still feel my throat, by the way. Pardon me. How are you going to communicate your negotiations? It's the words you use, it's the way you say it. It has to be a win for them so that you can benefit. Thank you so much for being here today. And I'm back. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Have an amazing rest of your day. Remember, communication and negotiation, they work hand in hand. See you tomorrow.